All right, to continue our video of this training, there are three different products that you'll see in the curriculum framework. The common instructional tasks, which are designed to meet written objectives. It includes, materials that you'd see in a lesson like an activator, learning experiences, checks for understanding. It does include skills practice. And since it's an available lesson, teachers can and should modify it to meet the needs of their students. The common writing task happens twice during the year, once in the first semester in Unit 1 and once in the second semester in Unit 3. Scores can be imported into Performance Matters. And really, this is sort of a more required element where there are different resources to differentiate for ELL students, but every student is expected, along with modifications, to do this instructional assessment. And finally, there are end of unit tests called common assessment tasks, and they come at the end of each unit. They're available and not required, but they are aligned to the assessment limits for the state test. And so having students regularly be exposed to these unit tests are going to give you a measure of their readiness for that test. And it will also get them used to some of the item types, such as the evidence based argument set. So they're highly recommended to use after each unit. And the framework was created with a lot of stakeholder feedback. Teachers and resource teachers looked at it, but it's also created with the reliance on other products that are out there, such as the work that Learning for Justice did with the Teaching Hard History frameworks about how to teach slavery and freedom. The Women in the American Story curriculum from the New York Historical Society is another one that really influenced women's history and what kind of materials are included. Stanford History Education Group is sort of the basis for our skills is an education project. And then again, Native Knowledge 360 are all external resources that are vetted and sort of nationally recognized that were used in the creation of this. And they're all free. The ones that are starred, you need to create an account for, but you can access and use all of these resources. And now we're going to pause and allow you to complete a KWL. What do you already know about the curriculum? What do you want to learn about the curriculum? And you'll read pages 1 to 6 of the framework, which is the overview in Unit 1. And after you read that, add what you have learned about the curriculum to the discussion board for the module. And then when we come back, we will look at the extensions that are available as part of American Studies 8, if that's what you are teaching.